Ow. Oh, I made some cookies today and I hurt. Oh, I hurt a lot. Oh. Whew. I fell asleep about 1:30. Like, my whole chest was super tight after making 4 double batches of cookie dough. I made some chocolate chip, Jefferson's Gold, Snickerdoodle, and white chocolate macadamia. Ow. And just moving my arms around, like, gets my chest tight. Like, I almost had a chance to pop, like, the master knot, but I just couldn't get the leverage earlier. Like, everything was, like, all pulling on it, but I just needed a couple extra pounds of pressure, and I could not find it. So it just kind of, yeah. Once you lose the moment, if you've ever popped a joint, you know, like, once you lose the moment, you've lost it. Ooh. Standard prices for these cookies are the I made a deal that if I make $50 off my channel every month, like that first $50, I make cookies for Quantum House Children's Hospital. West Palm. Here, let me bring that up over here. I'm a little late this month on I'm making them, but my chest has been feeling super shitty in my shoulders. So Quantum House, where Hope has a home. Let me go ahead and link this over here. So yeah, this is a children's hospital, and I just go ahead and I make cookies for them. If I make $50 on my channel, the first 50 goes towards making these cookies and donating them to the children's hospital, because I can't really get them out to you until they fix the fucking mail. Yeah, cut your hair, donate to cancer. Wigs, like, helping kids that lost their hair because of chemotherapy, like, feel normal is a big thing. And just, like, all right, what I'm going through really fucking sucks. Now try to think of it from a child's perspective. Like, I'm 40 something. I'm used to life being total shit, but these kids, like, they haven't had a real chance to live yet. So yeah, I think these are just volunteer groups or whatever. I've volunteered with them. Let's see, Jersey Mike's Month of Giving, Cup of Kindness, Quantum House Resale Shop Ribbon Cutting. I need to get my name on here. Like, just, Jefferson, descendant of the 3rd president of the United States, makes fucking cookies. Hey, what's up, Keri? Like, you think people might show up for that? Who knows what kind of people would show up for that, honestly. The world is in a weird state. Give me a second. I just took a shower, so I'm a little moist. Making my excuses. Let's see. But yeah, these the Honda Classic, that's a big golf thing out here, PGA National. Mail rant. Nah, it's just like since I can't mail out cookies, I was making I did the cookies today, the cookie dough at least. And it's kicked my ass. That's why I'm like on at 8:30. I made 4 double batches of cookie dough. I made, the standard chocolate chip. Everybody loves chocolate chip. There's no rant. Everybody loves chocolate chip. Chocolate chip is safe. People love them. So you know, people that won't eat the other stuff, they'll go, oh, I want a chocolate chip. Then there's the Jefferson's Gold, which is my oatmeal, apple, raisin, cranberry, cinnamon. Is that everything? Apple, cinnamon, apple, oatmeal, raisin, cranberry. The way you say the ingredients affects the way it sounds, but it's fucking delicious. Let's see. And like, oh, absolutely. Yeah, Keri, you're probably like you're either working or out enjoying yourself. Either way, no matter what you're doing, like that's your life. You gotta take care of it. It's your birthday. You do what you want or what you have to. But yeah, resale shop ribbon cutting. Well, I missed that. Join us for the expansion grand opening, ribbon cutting, and open house at Quantum House resale shop. Sip and shop at more than 6,000 square feet. Damn. Oh, well. Anyways, I think it's still in the title. What the hell? I thought I changed it, but maybe I didn't. I was pretty out of it when I got up. Ow. Oh, I hope that's actually charged because I need a controller for Blacksad. Damn it. I'm a mess right now. I hurt. Oh, God. Isn't that always the way, Keri? See, that's why I don't try to, I don't really celebrate holidays or birthdays or stuff. I mean, they just happen to plan the meetup on my birthday. Like, it's not a planned thing. Where am I going? I'm going to gaming. Ow, ow, ow. I just played it. Where is it? There it is. What, the fact that I used to run a game store? And now PC only? Oh. This game is loud as shit. Well, good. At least you got to celebrate. Yeah, Skytex wound up having to wait for, his mom wound up in the hospital the other day. I guess it's catching. Oh, Keri, this game is exceptionally weird, by the way. Like, we got another weird one. But it's weird in all the right ways. COVID happened. Yeah, it's like, you want to do stuff, but also, look at his tie. Is his tie supposed to be stuck like that? All right. actually, COVID was happening in February. You just weren't being told about it. It was starting up in January, but it was happening in February.
Do you remember anything else about Joe Dunn and Bobby Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Not all folks are as open-minded as Dunn. I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it. I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
Well, that was back when the government decided the best way to handle COVID is to suppress all the information.
Well, maybe
So whatever numbers and reports we have are greatly understated because that was the government's position. So you can assume that because that's what they said they were doing. Like they told us that they did that.
Thank you, Mr. Blacksad.
Does the postman always leave your mail on the floor?
I don't know,
I mean, hell, Governor Cuomo's in trouble right now for that exact problem. He underreported.
It's my mother's wedding ring.
Had it been stolen?
I don't know. My father wore it on his pinky finger after she died.
Not always, apparently.
Will you find out why?
I'll try. But
Well, I think it was happening in December overseas.
Your father's death and Bobby Yale's disappearance.
Oh my, yes. It could be. Will you please give me a moment?
Of course.
Oh, brain power. Ha!
Okay. Mary put the wedding ring in the envelope and wrote Sonia Dunn on it. But why did she have the ring in the first place?
What else can I do?
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Yeah, this is weird bullshit, and there's always weird bullshit happening in the world. But for some reason, like, I don't know, everybody's convinced that this is the one time that weird bullshit has ever happened. And, you know, there's that one time that a couple of knuckleheads flew a plane into a couple of fucking towers. You know, that happened. And we got bogged into a war that is still going on. That happened. I mean, there's always something fucked up going on. Everybody wants to get back to like an whatever is supposed to be normal for life. But life ain't really never been normal.
Damn. I'd forgotten that Jake used to work for Natalia. This proves I was right. It's too soon to move on.
Hey, Keri, trust me, divorced man here. I know how it feels. I really liked being married, but when it's over, it like her again? Nah. Plus, you know, like, she's the one who walked out, so I could never trust her again. That's just how it works for me. Like, I have a condition that literally translates bad feelings into physical impairment in the form of bone spurs. Gotta love what my thyroid did with my body. So, you know, I just can't be around people who upset me. So it would never be an option again because I would already be pre-upset. Is there anything I should be doing? I don't want to talk to the weird goat man.
Do you remember anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs and the paint can?
Yeah, no. Wait, yeah. Well, no. Now that
Are you trying to keep track of Joke Boat?
No.
Or what?
Hey, Pat.
The Edge?
How about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
I don't think that's a good idea. You've got one nasty cough.
Oh, come on. You know, cigarettes have lots of very healthy properties. Oh, come on. It's just a smoke, lady.
Okay.
Look, I'm going to give him a cigarette because there's no fixing this mess. Like, honestly, the faster he kicks off, the happier he'll be.
Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state.
Exactly, Keri. Exactly.
Not to blame. It's the government that shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill, too. Well, then another sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
Yeah, I killed people.
And yet, you don't want to help me die. Wait, but that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another. The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging at hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from? Taxes! Your taxes, my dear friend. You help them cut my legs. They declare war every chance they get, so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer.
It's Florida Man.
And that's how we finance their wars. So the slightest connection with corruption turns.
I swear to God, I actually know this guy.
Unless one manages to keep at arm's length.
Working gas stations long enough, and this guy shows up.
That is what I did, my loyal disciple, at the Million-Star Hotel. So, do you like your master, the great?
Hey, what's your name? You never told me.
Fucking creepy ass goat. Did I even learn anything of value? You know, not to be mean to the guy, but was that really worth my time just now? Oh, good old Dale Gribble. Dale is an amazing character because there is some subtle shit going on with Dale. And it's just amazing. I did give him a cigarette. Okay, I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. So I don't remember the names in the show, but Dale has a kid that is obviously not his. His wife very obviously cheated with the large, handsome Indian man that she always flirts with. And Dale knows this, and he never, ever lets on that he knows it. He's raising, I believe it's Joseph. He's raising Joseph to believe that Dale is his father. And that's his revenge for this guy cheating with his wife, is that he's just going to take his son. It's like, oh my God, Dale is fucking evil. You mentioned gas station. I just got PSTD about a guy walking around my car as I was pumping gas. Happened last night. Yeah, we used to chase undesirables off the lot. That doesn't really happen anymore. Like, there's always dudes driving up trying to sell, like, stereos and shit out of the back of their truck. And that's not legal. Wow, there's a lot more area in this game. Is this guy going to get mad if I try to go back here? Yeah, back when marijuana was illegal, I'd meet up at random gas stations a lot to meet my contacts. So you never know what the fuck people are doing. And then, you know, the last store that I worked at, there were a ton of heroin addicts, bums, all kinds of shit. It was a goddamn nightmare.
What do you think about Jake Ostiambi?
Who? Who's that?
A big gorilla. Boxer, too. A friend of Joe Dunn's.
Oh, yeah. I barely know him. I don't like how he looks at me.
Can I ask you about your job?
Which one?
How long have you worked at the gym?
It's been, what, 4 or 5 years? Although, I don't think I'll be able to set foot in there again.
This must be really hard for you. I'm sorry. Tell me about your work here.
Some dude's got no class, Keri. Some dude's got no class.
My boss.
Oh, glad to hear that.
But then again, you see a good-looking girl, like, you might not ever see her again. So maybe you gotta try.
In the diner and the gym. You don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the
But
time,
if you're trying to pick up a girl at a
although
gas
I'm
station,
continuing
your
to
chances
gym.
are low. If you pick up a girl at the gas station, like, maybe she's on your level.
It might be
Maybe you'll
best
have a
to
long,
stay
happy
away
life,
from the gym,
or maybe
at least
not.
for a while, for your own well-being. In due time, things might change.
Joey used to say
Dude,
the same
there used to
thing.
be this dirty
Maybe.
cop,
I don't know.
like ex-cop, definitely dirty. He used to hang out at the 7-Eleven I worked at.
How am I supposed to know?
And man, he would
really
fucking
rare.
skis on all the young
Well,
women.
he
And what are
seems
you
like a
supposed to
nice
do?
kid,
It's
but
a
I barely know
he's
him.
a fucking cop. You're gonna call the cops on the cop? And also the construction workers at the other. It was an ExxonMobil, but it became a 7-Eleven.
What kind of boss was Joe Dunn?
A good one. Always paid on time.
Yeah, I usually
Never
err
missed
on the
his
side of
days.
caution.
If
Like,
asked
I
for the day
don't
off, he even
automatically
come to
trust
gym.
people.
How was Joe Dunn outside the gym?
I wouldn't know. I only saw him at the gym or right there. That was his spot. I think everyone liked him.
Can you tell me how you found Dunn's body?
Well, I thought I was alone. I clean early in the morning before Mr. Dunn comes in.
Oh, so you have keys to the gym.
Yes, of course. There was paint on the floor, so I thought it'd be a busy morning. And then I saw him hanging there like a baby mobile over a crib. Then I think I panicked. When I calmed down, I called the police and waited outside. Sorry, that's all I can say.
Don't worry. But if you remember anything else, let me know. Thanks, but I still don't get why he'd commit suicide. Maybe he simply had money issues.
Yeah, I don't know. Could be. The gym didn't really get that dirty lately.
I heard his relationship with his daughter wasn't ideal.
Oh, really? Poor man. I don't have kids, but that has to be really hard.
His wife died years ago. Maybe he never got over it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. Or maybe he did. That was a long time
It
ago.
does kind of look about as good as the Cats musical.
Have you remembered anything else about the moment you found Dunn's body?
I'm
Okay, so
afraid
she's got tiny feet,
it's too
so
painful.
I know.
the footprints are
I need
probably
to find
hers.
Bobby Yale.
But she tracked them all over the
Any
place.
minor detail could really make a difference.
I'll try.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Bye-bye.
Thinking. Oh, come on. All right. No. The Broadway shows are probably a lot better than the like live action movies. Oh, come on. What's not matching up here? There we go.
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
A coworker forced us to watch that movie at a job once when my boss wasn't working, and none of the vets cared if we watched movies. I haven't seen it on Broadway. Yeah, Broadway's supposed to be like the best. Of course, New Yorkers always think they have the best. It's a New York thing. Florida, we know everything's garbage. Yeah, come on down. It's shit. We live in a swamp. I do gotta say, the Gremlins 2, the moment that they sing New York, New York, one of the finest moments in cinema history. Yo, Rennie. Well, yeah, like it. If you can't sell enough tickets to like pay for the performance, like, what are you gonna do? Movie theaters are a thing of the past. I'm interested to see what happens to movie theaters. Like, quite honestly, I'd like to own a movie theater. The business model that they had before doesn't work. But a big building with all those screens, room for video games, maybe food. Like, you could do a lot with that shit.
Yes?
You could find a way to make money.
Feeling any better?
Yeah, I guess. Thanks.
It's just the current model was dog shit anyway. Theaters were already dying. So when COVID's over, like, I'm really interested to see what happens to all these dead-ass movie theaters.
Name, address, and date of birth. Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
Alright, she's going to cockblock me on everything.
Could you tell me your birthday
Of course, March 6th.
and the year?
I'm 24, Mr. Blacksad. You do the math.
No luck. Damn.
Yeah, that was going to work. I think COVID should be over, like, next year. Oh my god. I've been trying to go up those stairs for fucking ever. Like, they're saying that they're going to have enough vaccine for everybody in 2 months. I'm saying, you know what, fuck that, that's bullshit. At least double that. Let's call it 6 months. And then, like, you gotta wait to see what happens with the mutations. Next year might be a different strain. Well, you gotta remember, we didn't say that. The politicians were saying that shit. They were trying to minimize everything, trying to say, oh, well, no, it's not so bad. Go back to work, spread more COVID. So that was the situation before. Now we actually have an effective vaccine. Now, like, we're seeing results, but we're still a couple months out from dealing with it, which is why it's really stupid that Texas and Florida are just wide fucking open right now. Because we're a couple months away from having a large amount of people vaccinated. Well, people thought smallpox was going to be around forever, and we've largely knocked that out. I think it's been declared officially done. Smallpox. So this is just a variant of a flu that we weren't prepared to deal with. We haven't really seen it before. And it's very contagious, but now they're finding more effective ways of dealing with it. So it's not going to be as big an issue. Because next year we can just take a vaccine. Because we have that now. Yo, what's up, Alec? So it's not going to be a perpetual issue. There's two glasses. How come he's not like, hey, chicka bow wow. Champies. Hey, what's up? Hello, Laura. Oh my God, somebody at Google dared censor Keri. By the way, Keri, that's been happening a lot. I would like to take a moment right now to mention how absurd it is that whatever Keri was trying to say that got deleted, if you take a second to type nude yoga into YouTube and take a look at what's going on over there, you'll be absolutely fucking floored that your comments are getting deleted. Yeah, if you go YouTube and you type in nude yoga, you're going to get exactly nude yoga. If you type in naked news, you will get naked people. But your comment is too spicy. Click, 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 click. Yeah. I tried calling FantaVision a cuck and it deleted it. I tried what I call Cody last night. Like I tried to super chat something to Cody because he dropped 501 on Tiny. I'm like, "Oh yeah, 502." And then I called him like some kind of a bitch or something. Oh, no, I called him a hoe. H-O. I couldn't call him a hoe. And I tried like hell. See you next Tuesday. Oh, Queen Zelda figured it out. But, like, yeah, all this weird moderation, and then you look around, and there's like, oh, there's butt-ass naked people on YouTube. Yersinta pestis. Yersina pestis. Oh. Let's see if we can't figure this one out. Oh, Keri, none of us are quite that smart. I don't know, like, it's weird. I kind of filter out, for the most part, people I haven't seen very often. And I'm not like in Tiny streams quite as much as I used to be. Like, I'm usually like sitting down. But hey, it didn't get deleted. Alright, camera. Like, let's see, I talked to Joe.
Did this happen often?
Not in the last few years. Apparently, Bobby wanted to do something. Something that horrified Joe. So, Joe threatened to call off the fight against Stone and kick him out of the gym for good.
There's nothing happening in here. Let's try the telephone. Or, I know there's a telephone somewhere. I think it's over here. Oh. Oh no, Keri's trying to give us all the Black Plague. I don't know, it's probably something to do with the frickin' neo-Nazi dipshits that have been popping up everywhere.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case. I found racial slurs painted on the lockers at Dunn's gym. He was pretty open-minded about racial issues. Maybe his death had something to do with that.
John, half of the crimes in this city have racial ramifications, unless you have solid proof that it wasn't suicide. My hands are tied.
I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case.
Oh, no. That shit's happening right now.
I think Dunn was dead.
And I guarantee you that the people that are, like, the kind of people that attacked the Capitol
if I'm not mistaken.
and were waving Confederate flags and shit, they're probably using Black Plague with a racial connotation, which means it's probably, like, on the ban list.
I think I have a new lead
Oh,
on the Dunn case.
No, it's probably being used with a new connotation.
I went to Yale's place.
Yeah.
I ran into O'Leary's men. They were waiting for him.
Yeah, well, it's only normal. They run an illegal gambling operation. If the fight's canceled, they lose money. I'd love to take a swing at O'Leary, but we can't base the case on a hunch.
I'm not finished yet. You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case. A close friend of Dunn's works for O'Leary.
You mean that gorilla, your ex's bodyguard?
Tubby Submarines. Ooh.
Respectable citizen.
A good sub is not to be underrated.
Wrong with him hiring a bodyguard?
I think that's it.
Now that's something that New York is known for, is having really good delis. This pizza's garbage, by the way. It's Little Caesars, and it was undercooked. There's a season for subs? Oh my god. Like, the couple of sub places I've worked, it's not hard to make an amazing
Dunn's
sandwich.
run had quite a view.
Come on, it's obvious he couldn't have gotten up on that stool. Hey, bitch, you got anything new to say?
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
The Proto-Men? The Megas? Tool? Dude, Tool would be an intense workout. It'd start slow, but it'd really fucking build and get more and more intense. Like, wow. Motorhead. It really depends on what kind of headspace you're trying to get into also. Alright, I have no clue what I'm missing right now.
A good place to spy on Sonia.
I was gonna say, was Meg? What was when Harry met Sally? One of the times that Meg Ryan fell in love with Tom Hanks, but no, that was. I want to say Meg Ryan and somebody else. I can't remember off the top of my head. It wasn't Tom Hanks. Let's try going back outside. Maybe I missed something. Doubt it. Hey, Tool. There we go. Are you still like all fucked up, you weirdo? Yep, he's cracked out. Yeah, well, we got celebrities too. I'll have you know, Vanilla Ice lives around here. Okay, Celine Dion? Who lives around here? It's not a complete douchebag. I don't know. Most of our celebrities are complete douchebags.
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
Fucking god, stupid monkey. I don't know. I don't like to go to the downtown areas with the like super tall buildings. Oh, hey, there you go. Obama was always coming to town. I mean, it's West Palm Beach. Like, we're just that big of a swing state and decider of elections that you kind of have to come here if you want to run for president.
Hi, Mr. Blacksad.
The Lohans are really bad there. Like, the Lindsay Lohans.
Have you remembered anything else about the moment you found Dunn's body?
I really can't remember anything. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
We'll miss you at Sam's Diner. Bye-bye.
Well, damn it. I think I'm about an hour away from Jupiter. I used to go to the beaches in Jupiter when I was married because the sand out there is like silk. Like they've got the best beach sand. Oh, celebrity who keeps making news by crashing into people's cars. That would be, what, Tiger Woods. Yeah, I know the man was in a serious accident, but also there was probably drugs and alcohol involved. This ain't his first rodeo. I've examined the cards.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name, address, and date of birth. Seemed like a happy family.
Well, yeah, but the Rolodex isn't giving me the date of birth.
Dunn kept files on the gym's staff and clients. Name.
Nah, it tells me why I've got the brain mode. Like, I don't have the icon. Oh, wait, I do have an icon. Oh, wait, I think I see.
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
Oh God, Lindsay Lohan's mom's
there it
just as
was,
bad as she
Mary's
is.
birthday.
Who would have
Prior to
guessed?
that very day.
Think. I never thought Lindsay Lohan was particularly attractive. Hey, Toby!
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
Oh, yeah. She's had a ton of work done.
All right.
She's insane.
I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
Congratulations. You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
All right. Thanks.
Oh. Cat senses. Booby.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist, and the thing is, well, he would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out exactly?
Well, you know how these things...
I don't even want to hear you. I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Mary Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you. Thank you.
What do you think about Mary, the cleaning lady?
Can't say. I barely know her. And I'm not one who's quick to judge other people.
Did you find anything interesting in those papers?
No. Investigation work takes time, as I'm sure you know.
It is very hard to stay on a topic. I've tried doing it with videos. Like, basically, you're doing video essays when you're doing YouTube. And it's just so hard to, like, narrow down the focus and make things work with the narrative flow. Some people don't even damn try. They're just, like, all over the place. There's a couple of weird graphical glitches I see on the wall. Oh, they're animals that are walking on the other side of the wall, like bleeding through somehow. Ooh, my knee just popped. All right, so I spilled the beans on the diner lady. Watch it, bull guy.
I know you're hiding something.
Well, in the old movies, they use chocolate syrup.
I know how much Dunn meant to you. I'm very sorry for your loss.
I think Tiny would like it too.
Your handwriting on the envelope. Your date of birth on the safe.
But, like, good luck trying to show her what it is or getting her to pick it up.
I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
There's no snakes, but I think she would be. I think she would be gawking over some of these characters.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his gold.
A lot of them are like really
We've been seeing
beefcakey.
each other for almost 2 years. It all started with, well, weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early.
What, the bet that that Cody will never play Dead by Daylight again? Because he totally won't.
He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know.
Now,
exactly what you meant.
if Rod was smart,
Paperwork. He just hated it.
he'd
But that was
leverage your
just him.
birthday and
He
try to
said
get
if
Cody
he
to
offered
play.
things he couldn't stand,
If Rod was
he'd get
smart
them
about
as
it.
soon as possible. One morning,
Like,
the
guilt
summer
him
came.
into it.
I was having a rough day and
And he took advantage of your vulnerability, right?
no. We're talking about the nicest man I've ever met. He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the first of many cups on the rooftop.
which is where you seduced him.
I'm a decent woman, Mr. Blacksad. You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone. Maybe you should have told his daughter.
Like I said, I barely know her. Joey didn't want her to find out until we were sure. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
So he asked you to marry him.
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about Yale? Wasn't he like a son to him?
Maybe you
Oh,
already
the
know.
bet is
I have a slight-
whether or not Cody
I really
would
should be
play Dead by Daylight before the meetup.
Maybe you should cover your neck.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
He's not going to play it at all. Doesn't matter about you and Roddicus. He ain't going to touch that game at all. Cody tends to play a very, very select set of video games, and he doesn't really seem to be about the video games lately. But when he does play them, he plays the things that are very familiar to him.
Smirnoff.
You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case. Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
This again?
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Life is often off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music. And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely in our hands.
Yeah, Cody is willing to drink fight milk on a bet. You think he ain't gonna play Dead by Daylight for $10?
I was born tired. I'm used to it.
You're not the only one. Yep.
Good
I'm
boy.
beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you all right?
I've had better days, and I'll have them again, I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You drank 2 huge glasses of water. How are your kidneys coping with that?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should go to the... If you'll excuse me.
Well, it'd have to be a bet, and then he'd have to accept the bet, and then he'd just do it. But that's not really like a kind of bet that Cody would bother with. Cody, like, if you bet Cody that he won't do something really stupid, he'll probably do it. It's like, I'll never get him to play Resident Evil 6 again. But damn if I'm not going to type it in every chance I get.
Interesting.
Now I feel even thinner. So do my kidneys.
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now... Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like
Yeah,
to
the
think
chest.
you're not just
Somebody used the
vigilantes.
chest expander to strangle him.
Sure, you can trust me. I give you my word.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
Friend, you can count on it.
Take care, John.
Good boy. Shake.
As always, Smirnoff had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody used the paint can to knock him out, and then somebody else strangled him with the chest expander, and then they stage it to look like a suicide. And it looks like everybody was fucking everybody else. That's what I'm getting out of this game, is everybody's banging. Well, I'm pretty sure it's one of the 2 guys who's been trying to murder me. I don't think it's the Rhino, so it would be the other guy. The Rhino's got his own thing going on.
I'm much taller than Dunn, and I can barely reach the noose.
Yeah, I figured that out at the beginning of the game, friend.
There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least. Bobby Yale. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon. Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
All right. What else? What else can we figure out?
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
I couldn't say. In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him.
Too straightforward. God, Kitty
In any
got
case,
booty.
That doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
He does have really furry ears. So does she.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
John Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
No, O'Leary's neck deep in this shit. But we're getting in the fucking
Of
car.
course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Oh, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
I think the Rhino still owes me one because I lied to his wife.
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective, and I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
All right, then. Let's work together.
I thought you'd be hard to convince, that you'd appeal to the moral high ground or something. Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
It's immoral, for starters.
Immoral? I'll tell you what's immoral. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I really want
Never
to punch
thought
this guy.
otherwise. As for me,
Night.
I'm not either.
Ha! Well then, you see, we're all among friends. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
Gambling is also immoral.
Oh boy. Did you hear anything I just said? Anyway, when the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
You're bending the truth to justify organized crime.
Oh no. It might have been organized crime.
The
but
wolf
not anymore.
sounds
Well,
like
it's
he has a
always
point.
boss, you know? No, sir. I started at the bottom when Lucky Blitzen ran the show.
But honestly, this is the same rhetoric any
Terror,
corrupt person
extortion,
uses.
Violence, you know, the That's sort of unpleasant.
they will justify their
When I
position in any way possible,
decided I'd make people
and then
wanna do
insinuate
what
you're a
I
communist,
feared,
which
but
is
out of gratitude.
something
I
that's been
decided to
happening.
help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful.
Like politicians accusing other politicians of being communists, and some of those politicians are in bed with Russia
Maybe at first.
and really, really admire Russia, but then they turn around and they call other politicians communists. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
It was just Wilson.
That bastard. Don't you worry. I will have a serious talk with him. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. As I said before, I like to help people so I can count on their gratitude. That applies to fellow partners like police or, in this case, a detective. I won't deny this business.
Yeah,
has a fair
socialist,
amount of
Antifa, like
violence,
Antifa is
extortion,
the new term.
casualties, but I'd rather leave that to my enemies.
They've always called them communists and socialists. It's been going on forever.
It looks like we're here.
And that's a debate tactic where you instead of making a point, you derail it by accusing your opponent of something else. Like I think it's whataboutism. What's up, Brett?
Yale's apartment?
I told you, I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done,
Opal says
you can
hi.
honor our arrangement.
Opal says
Share your
hi.
findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad.
It's like,
I'll make sure you're suitably compensated.
it's like, well, what I'm not doing so bad. What I'm doing isn't so bad. What about what this guy is doing? Like, yeah, you derailed the argument. You throw out stuff so that nobody can really focus on what the actual issues are. I saw an interview recently with somebody, and they're like, "How come you're not talking about these people?" Like, well, you're the one that accepted the interview, so we're talking about you and your state and your policies. We're not talking about other states and their policies. You're the one that agreed to the interview. It was interesting. Oh, God. Opal says hi in your email. Yep, he's going to be the next PewDiePie. Let's take a look around. I'm still feeling pretty freaking beat to hell.
Support Stove. Yes, and if you count my streams, which I don't, but if you count my streams, we have surpassed 20 million views as a channel. Isn't that pretty cool? That's pretty cool.
Oh, say,
that's like the entire state.
So Cody's live. I don't see anybody else going live. Barricade's probably live. There's Quantum House again. That's why I'm suffering today. I made cookie dough for Quantum House. Probably baking it in 2 days. Like tomorrow, I'm probably going to be dead. Oh yeah, so is Rich. I don't care for Rich. Rich, like, Review Tech is like, I don't know. He's a little bit gross out humor. Hey, I'm live. Now, I don't think he's taking his shirts off anymore. Oh, Call of Duty. Well, no. TW. Twitch, Centaria, she doesn't exist anymore. So Barricade's playing this stupid ass game. He had his shirt off earlier. Yeah, he's trying to make a point, kind of. Whoop. Mom's saying something about the garbage. All right. That's not the right FaceTime. I don't even care anymore. I'm like, oh God, I'm starting to bleed heat. Hey, baby. All right. So those are our options tonight. Blacksad, interesting game, interesting world. If you pay him money, he'll take his shirt off. Not me. I'm not about that life. Like maybe if I could work out and tone up what I've got. But like it's just sad right now. It's just sad. Oh, they're just telling me to take out the other garbage can too tonight. All right. I'm going to go to bed. Again, I just woke up. I'm going back to bed. Oh, thanks for hanging out. Blacksad, super fun. Happy birthday, Keri. No, here we paid a torture joke boat. Yeah, God, joke boat. No joke boat tonight. we've been like bleeding those off slowly when we got people, but there are no people because I've already said goodnight and I'll say it again. Good night.